Well, guys, here we are in the same room. Ben Wilson
and Greg Berzinsky. We are here in Philadelphia, and we have Ben Wilson in the house. And we actually just wanted to talk about some things that we were talking about previously at lunchtime, and this is related to our beards. Actually, how our beard styles change and how the beard length, really specifically, affects our style. I mean, people have seen you clean shaved, but they have not. I think typically most people would think of you as having a slightly longer beard.
Yeah, my beard was just down to here.
Down to there, yeah.
Down to my.
So it's actually
pretty sure it was. Yeah.
It's pretty short now. Pretty much an executive beard. Looks good, and this guy's got great coverage. He has the kind of typical little spots right here, which everyone has, but you are pretty covered. You're pretty evenly covered. So you're wearing a short beard right now. Is that by choice? And then how does having a short beard affect your style? And a lot of it is actually, I think when you have a different length beard, do you act differently? Do you hold yourself differently? I mean, does it really play into your personality? I know there are people to the hyper extreme who will grow a long beard and it can funnel into a hipster kind of look and everything that might go with that, from, craft beer to coffee brewing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But all kidding aside, how is having a short beard now different from when you have a long beard? So by choice, I've decided to keep my beard a little bit lower, just for maintenance purposes. I really have the patience to grow a longer beard, just the patience for the awkward phase, which is about, for me, I'd say it's maybe like 2 months. 2 months. About 2. So this is only what? This is 3 weeks? This would be about a month. A little over a month. So I'm talking about just maybe the next month. And so month 2 into month maybe 4. It's kind of like a bit of an awkward phase. So as soon as I start approaching that, I've been trimming it. The beauty of this kind of coverage is I think I would choose your awkward phase over my awkward phase, which is really from day 2 until about week 7. Which is because, you all know about me, I don't have that full even coverage that I would like, but I do want to shave my beard and see if it is coming in, which I suspect my beard is getting a little thicker even now. You have such good coverage, I can't imagine it's that awkward. But you said before that when your beard gets particularly long, does it take on any kind of flips or any kind of wave patterns or curl patterns? Or so when it's really long, some of the issues that I run into are just like Greg was just saying, the beard flips. So I'm looking at my phone or a book or whatever, and then I look up and my beard would kind of like flip out like this. So I remember in particular, I went to like an officer's ball in Austria, a very formal event. I was wearing a white tuxedo and got my pictures taken there. And then looking at the photo, nobody said anything to me, but I'm standing kind of at this angle, so you can see my beard, from this angle here, and you just see it's the flip out like this. And I was like, geez, can anybody have corrected this? Another beardsman would have done it, but I think most people think, oh, that's how you wear your beard. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah. Looking like the moon from McDonald's commercials. Right. So yeah, it's just something I had to be a little bit more style cognizant of. So that was kind of a little bit annoying for me. I couldn't wear turtlenecks, like the thicker, not the thin ones, but the thicker turtlenecks. I couldn't wear them because my beard would be like a little bowl popping up. So I had to get rid of some of my turtlenecks. I do tend to wear more ball caps with a longer beard. I think it balances everything out. But when my beard's super short, maybe not this length's okay, but when it's like I have no hair on my face and I put on a ball cap, I think I look kind of weird. I have some of the issues that you have. When my beard is particularly long, it actually, especially if I'm wearing a collared shirt, everyone knows about beardsmen and collared shirts just don't meet. And that's actually why I wear a tie a lot of the times, because when I have a tie on, it does not impact my beard. If I wear an open collar shirt, I get beard flip also. Same thing if I'm wearing a really nubby kind of turtleneck, same thing, you can get the beard flip. My styling changes with the length of my beard, and that's one of the main reasons why. When my beard is longer, it actually naturally tends to actually flip out a little bit, and that's when I will use a round brush even more. So when my beard is this length or shorter, I don't. This is my natural beard. I'm not doing any kind of blow drying, any kind of combing with heat at all. When my beard gets longer than this, I will be, I probably jump into taking the round brush and adding a little wave underneath, which is to counteract potential beard flip, which goes out. I know a lot of guys, I know Eric's beard has tendency to actually roll with his face and then come out at the bottom. Every guy's different. Every guy has a different wave pattern to his beard, and different things aggravate different beards. Some guys have no problems with the collar, especially when your beard gets really long. Having a collared shirt up here doesn't seem to have an effect on it. But most guys, are not growing their beard beyond 6-8 months, typically, and that's the length where it just meets the collar and they fight. That's it. My beard fighting with the collar constantly. So tend just not to wear the open collar until I cut my beard shorter. That's how I get along. So my style does change a little bit. It's not like I feel like I grow this big beard and I turn into the hipster, I go instant Santa Claus or whatever. It's more like micro-tuning my wardrobe a little bit, and that's collars, sweaters and knits like that. I tend not to wear hats because I don't want to mess up my hair. Sorry.
Yeah. That's nice. Must be nice.
Thanks, Craig. And it's not like the hair is precious here. It can, but like I wear a beanie to the gym and I get hat head, instantly. And so I tend to only wear a beanie, or I only tend to wear hats when my hair is super, super short, or when it was long. Medium length hair and hats, they don't match either. How has your routine for styling your beard or cleaning your beard, or why don't you talk about how often you wash your beard or when it's short compared to when it's long?
Man, I mean, it's kind of the same. So I'll wash my beard after I work out. So anytime I sweat, I'll wash my beard. That's kind of what I did. But I don't add any, when it's this length, I'm not adding any conditioner. I'm not adding any beard balm. The only thing that I do is I'll use beard oil. And at this length, I'll brush it a little bit too, just to kind of even out some of the natural patterns that occur if you're not brushing your beard. So I'll brush it, but that's about it. I mean, my beard routine probably takes 15 seconds.
Mine is with my beard this length, and let's say this represents 2.5 months worth of growth. I'm still having to use, since I have combination of hair, it's a little straighter, a little curlier. I do, even if I'm not using the blow dryer and a brush at this length, I'm still going to use a styling balm for more control. So I wear oil on my beard when it's really short. When my beard gets longer, I am definitely using styling balm, and it is for control. So to avoid the beard flip, or to actually just keep it in line. I like my beard looking, fairly groomed. I don't know. It's just I kind of like if my hair's messed up, it's okay if my beard looks more rough. When my hair's combed in place, I want my beard a little tighter. So sometimes it's a question of, am I going to be dressed in a suit? Am I going to be just schlumping around town in a t-shirt and jeans? It calls for different, looks for the hair and the beard. But I do like my hair to feel like the beard. So if one is combed and tighter, I like my beard to look a little tighter. And Ben witnessed it today. We were out to lunch and we ran into half a dozen people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I run into people. We're in a city of 2 million people, and I ran into 6 people within the course of an hour eating lunch. And so I'm just running into people all the time, whether they're friends of ours or someone who just randomly said, "Hey, seen your videos," and so that happens a lot. And so I actually like to look like myself. When you look on YouTube, or if you look on Instagram, my beard is usually groomed. So I tend to actually want to look like myself.
Yeah,
which is the groomed version of myself, as opposed to the I just rolled out of bed and I have beard bed head.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Don't look at me.
Your comment, from before is most people say you're taller than I thought you were going to be, and I think that is the number one comment that I get from people.
Yeah. That's normal. Usually when
we're so small on social media.
Yeah, videos, pictures, like I think that's normal.
So when your beard is long, how do you treat it as far as the care and maintenance of your beard, washing and product?
So when it's longer, it's a little bit more intensive.
You do edging too, right? I mean, you're
sometimes.
Right now,
right now I've cleaned it up a little bit, but I didn't go really too hard on the line.
But your hair grows up high.
You see how high? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking up close here. He has 5 o'clock shadow to his eye orbits here.
Yep. So
it's like Victor's goes up pretty high on the sides here. Yep.
Yeah. So I take about like half an inch. Take it half an inch down off of my cheeks. So I'm doing that every probably like once or twice a week. I'm shaving that to clean that up, and then
do you trim your mustache? I mean, here and here.
Yes. Yeah. I'll do that. So for a while, when I first started growing my beard, I was trying to cover my whole upper lip, but because I have this nice little bald spot in the middle, it just looked really weird. So after a while, I just I trimmed it. So I usually like to keep it now above my lip. And then as far as maintenance goes, washing it maybe 2 to 3 times, probably about 2 to 3 times a week. Again, if I'm working out in the gym, washing it.
Do you will you let it go sometimes after you work out when it's long? I know guys, myself included, when my beard is really long, even if I work out, I might not wash it. And that's where I get sea salt spray into my beard, because it can absorb some natural oils in your beard. It smells good. And that's like, the longer your beard gets, it's not that it's more work so much. It's just like you just don't want to deal with it as much.
Right. So I'll at least rinse it out. At the most, I'll rinse it out in the shower. It was tough too, because we have showers where I was working in Germany, so I'd work out, come back, take a shower real quick, and then I'm not gonna blow dry my beard at work. So it was just awkward to deal with a wet beard. So I had to just comb it as best I can, style as best I can, and I would just use beard balm there and just kind of try to shape it. So then it would kind of be the more natural, a little bit more curly than if I were to apply heat to it.
But if you had more time, you would apply heat, right?
I would apply a little bit of heat, because that just helps. I do it just because it helps to keep it in place a little bit longer. It's a little bit more manageable that way. So
yeah, I think most guys will actually say that even if they're using heat on their beard with a brush or without brush, some guys just use their fingers. Some guys actually heat up the beard and will like cup the shape of their beard. I do that myself. When my beard gets a little longer and I don't want to like say comb through it, my beard dries super, super fast. And what sometimes I'll do is I'll heat it up and actually hold it into shape, hit it with the cold. And it's basically kind of taking the place of that round brush to actually hold it into place and form that like slight underwave. And if you want to pull your beard out, you can do the same thing. You can heat it up and kind of pull it out. That works for me if you're in a rush. I mean, most beards are going to dry in, a minute or two, really. If you hit it with a hot hair dryer, it's not going to take forever to dry. Your styling routine does change from a short beard to a long beard, and it's going to change from person to person. So whether you have this curly, dense texture like Ben does, whether you have a medium texture, medium amount of hair like I do. Some guys have thinner beards that, can be towel dried pretty much just by rubbing a towel on their face. Because your mustache is trimmed top and bottom, that's something, when I have a shorter mustache, that would be something I would be doing, 2 or 3 times a week. Last summer when I was revealing my lip more, letting it grow now just a little bit. But I would be trimming it all the time, because once I got that nice straight line, I wanted to maintain it. I wanted to keep it. And so same thing with like edging. I'm not edging right now, but when I'm edging, I'm edging more routinely. So it's just like I want to maintain that look. Depending on your hair texture, your beard length, your styling will change. And it changes for us, whether we have short beards or long beards.
You had a longer beard and you wore suits fairly often. I found for me, I preferred my beard to actually be shorter if I was wearing suits. I didn't feel as professional when it was, for me, just when I had my beard.
You gotta get over that, Ben.
Yeah.
So you gotta get over that.
I did.
We're pushing the fact that you could have a beard, big beard with the suit.
You can, but I didn't feel that way. But I also felt, I don't know, I felt more rugged, I guess.
Well, a lot of guys will say that when they have a longer beard, they actually feel like it is more rugged. It demands a more casual style.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you think flannel, you think those big nubby sweaters, you think whatever, you think of Colorado and, you know, all that's, you know, Rocky Mountain and, you know, the hefty man or whatever. It's just like, a lot of guys think, and it's not just a stereotype. When you get a big, gnarly beard, it does kind of change the way you think about what you look like and what you're projecting. I never had trouble because every year, you know, that I grow my beard for Santa, you know, and so starting in August, you know, I probably won't do any cutting on my beard, so I can get another 2 or 3 inches on my beard by December. And but during that period, I'm still going to be in a suit. You know, it doesn't change my lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So I think because my beard is groomed, I can look polished here and polished here, even with a bigger beard. But I know exactly what you're saying. It does when my beard is longer and left natural and has some curl in it and all that stuff. I feel just I don't know if rugged is the word, but it's like,
yeah, it's weird. I mean, I would still dress nicely, but I wouldn't dress like super nice, I guess. like it would still be polished, but it wouldn't be like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I would never wear a bow tie with a big beard because you'd never see it.
That's true.
Yeah,
that is
it
true.
would interfere.
That was a limitation.
That would be causing beard flip anyhow.
Yeah.
But that's something I'm not going to do with a big beard. I'm never going to wear a bow tie. Mm-hmm. I'm probably never going to wear a bow tie.
Yeah, I used to love bow ties. Yeah. But yeah, exactly. It covers up your bow tie.
Right.
So
same thing. Contrasting collars. There's no point in wearing a white collar. You're never going to see it, mm-hmm. especially when your beard's really long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys. So that's all we have. Please, in the comment section below, we'd love to hear about how your beard length or your beard has changed your style.
And also your styling routine.
Yes.
2 different things here. I mean, you can feel differently about the clothes you wear, about hats you wear, about dressing up, dressing down when your beard gets long compared to when it's short. But your styling routine can and probably should change as your beard changes length. Let's hear about it in the comments below.
One more thing. I think, it was my mom, actually. My mom said I look more intimidating when I have a beard. That's what it was.
Really?
That's what she said.
No, my mother just says I look homeless.
Yeah, gotta love them. All right, guys.
Till we meet again.
Yep. Be safe. We'll see you then.
Whoever knew sweat could smell so good? I did, because I've been using Beardbrand's new deodorant. Grab it at beardbrand.com.